Hey guys, it's Tony Hunter Tony here with episode 195 of this week's Top 10 Hot Comic Books Found Out in the Wild and or from my beautiful collection. Hey, this week's feature is going to be a comic book store that I may or may not have found in San Diego, California. My wife and I, we went out to California. She had a business thing from Labware. It was awesome. And I got to sneak out on my own a couple of days. We had some beautiful dinners. The view was beautiful. We were outside the actual San Diego Convention Center where they hold the San Diego Comic Con in about 6 weeks. If you don't have your tickets, man, you better get your tickets. That place is going to be packed. I talked to everybody locally. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go this year, but I got a little sunburnt. I had a blast. We caught some Padres games against the Braves. Braves, our local team, they're 8 hours away, and I haven't seen them in their new studio, in their new stadium. But I got to see them twice in San Diego, California. That place was beautiful. Nothing but praise for the Padres. My wife and I were in between floors. I wanted to go eat at a steak place. She wanted to go down to a pizza place, and we were kind of arguing on where to go, and we didn't know where to go. And this guy, I saw him earlier coming into his name is Dan, and I'm sorry, getting off track here, but I was going into we were going in, and he bent over and picked up a cherry, like somebody dropped a cherry out of a drink, and he picked it up and had it in his hand, and I stepped back to see what he was doing, and then he said, "Hey, how are you doing?" He said, "Excuse me." I said, "No, no, no, excuse me," and I said, "Good luck today." That's all I said, just a pleasantry, and give him a minute to. I couldn't figure out what he was doing, and then later he came across us. I don't know, about 45 minutes later, and kind of stepped in and said, "You guys, I got it. Follow me." And he took us to a hot dog place, and he's like, "You're gonna love this. We're gonna get you the works. We're gonna add bacon." And he's like, "Let's get you a couple drinks. Get this big old beer." And then we get up to the thing, and we're like, "Thanks, this is a great idea. Really appreciate you." And he goes, "No, no, 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 no," and he comped it, and I'm like, "Holy crap!" I mean, there's like $75 worth of stuff that he gave to two Braves fans in his home stadium of San Diego. He was the manager of all the food areas, and he goes, "Nope, customer care is my specialty." And I got some pictures taken with him, and we really enjoyed the food. It was really good. I know I got sidetracked. There's so much I want to tell you about the vacation. Um, but what you came here was to find out about the comic book stores locally. And within walking distance of the Hilton, right there at the end of the convention center. It's within walking distance, maybe about 10, 15 minutes walking. It's the only one if you look it up there in town. It's called Now or Never Comics. And I got there, and I was waiting for everybody to show up, and I had a Braves hat, and then I had my my Panther sweater because it was cold. Who goes from 80 degrees here or 60 degrees here in North Carolina to go to Southern California to colder weather? It was bizarre. They had a cold, misty, rainy day for 3 days. I'm getting sidetracked again, but I got to meet I got to meet the guys who were working there. The shop's owned by Aaron. Aaron, if you're watching this, you have a beautiful looking store, and you've got a great crew with Zach and Frankie. They definitely took care of me. They have a beautiful downstairs of mostly their paper products, as Zach would say. Their comic books. They have a huge glass case, a great selection of books, and then trade paperbacks. And then upstairs is their toy section. Go check out my On the Hunt video. I think it was episode 53, and you can see what the store looked like on the inside. But I had budgeted for maybe 4 or 5 comic book stores, but the first one, I decided to do a $200 hunt. I found some really cool stuff that you don't normally see, stuff that I have not personally owned that I've been looking for my personal collection. And these guys helped me out. So we'll get into that real quick. Before we get going, I have to do a shout out. You got to go check out on YouTube or the internet, or there's a movie called Gooch and the Motion. That is a blues band that we came across at the hotel, and then later during the week we got to meet them personally on the hornblower, international hornblower. It was a dinner cruise on the bay, and they're just awesome group of guys. And I just wanted to say thanks for your music and interacting with us, and definitely go check them out. I had a whole list of the band members' names, but I don't know what I did with it. You just got to check them out. It just sounded like we've been listening to their music for years. It's that good. All right. So, anyways, hey guys, from the band, thank you. It was fun talking to you guys, and hope you're doing well. Okay, cool. All right, let's get going. So being in San Diego, hey Nikki. Oh, I forgot to say the two things that were from my last episode that got mailed out. Nikki didn't mail them out. Oh, where did they go? I had your names. Was it Tony and Jose? Your stuff. No way, Jose. That's right. And Tony, your stuff is going out. It went out yesterday, so you will get your stuff here by the end of this week. All right, cool. I don't have any new orders. I didn't get to process anything because I come away. Nikki, you got some information in San Diego for me? You said it was founded by the Germans in 1904? Are you serious? And San Diego means whale's vagina? Nicholas, that can't be true. San Diego, that's like Saint Diego, right? What do you mean you agree to disagree? Oh, it kills me. My brother Adam was quoting me that information, and thanks, Adam. It's not a whale's vagina. I didn't know what the reference was, but then if you say "Stay crabby, San Diego," it's from Anchorman, and that's just funny. All right, let's get on to this week's top 10. I've already lost half my viewers. All right, the two of you guys that are still here, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, I'm gonna get right into it. So number 10 of this week's top 10, $200 hunt. It was a great vacation. So here we go. Look, number 10 is none other than, why am I showing you me again? It's a transition thing. So this is Venom. This is the AMC movie collector's edition. I missed this when this movie came out. They had already handed them out. This goes anywhere from $5 to $15, and it's a solid get at 10. That is a gorgeous looking book, and I want to put that up at number 10. Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I got my batteries recharged. That trip, that San Diego's gorgeous. Really loved it. So number 9 of this week's top 10 hot comic books I found at Now or Never Comics in San Diego, California, within walking distance of the Hilton, just down the road from the convention center where the San Diego Comic Con is coming. Big countdown. All right, so look at this. This is Voodoo from Image Comics, and what's cool about this is a sexy, I can say sexy. This is a beautiful cover by Adam Hughes, and it goes between $5 and $15, and it's a solid get at 10. And what's really cool is that if you were to go through their back issues, they had a selection of I was going to say authors, but not writers. Artists. I think I got too much sun. And it had an Adam Hughes section, so that was really cool. And that is number 9. That is beautiful. All right, cool. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found at Now or Never at a $200 hunt is none other than, look at that. Oh, wrong button. Dang it. It was doing so good, Nikki. This is issue number 3 of Voodoo. It's another beautiful cover by Adam Hughes. Let's see. How do I just don't. I got so much light in here and catch all the shiny. This is a beautiful cover. It goes between $15 and $5, and it's a solid get at 10. Yeah. Thanks, Adam, for telling me about that. Knucklehead. I'll get that up. That's number 8. Oh, that's the wrong book. Damn it. I forgot what I was doing. I'll tell you what, if you want to get off on a rant, I'll get off on a rant. Here's a rant. Hey, Google Chrome, you suck. I have this beautiful Christmas gift by Samsung. It's Google Chrome. We lost power in here. So then it goes, hey, what's your password? And I put my password in, and it says, no, it's too similar to your last password. And I put in 5 different passwords, and then it goes, hey, do you want to retrieve your information? And I'm like, please do. So then it says, well, can you put in the previous password? No, I can't. I spent 2 hours tonight trying to get into my Samsung Chromebook to run today's episode, and I can't do it. I'm locked out of it. It says 3 hours, and then they sent a link through YouTube on my phone, and it just loaded, loaded, loaded. So you know what? Samsung Chromebook really pissed me off. I've been using you regularly for the last year and a half for my setup, and now I'm using, what am I using? I'm using a Dell. You know what? Not Adele as in the singer, but a Dell computer. I think it's a G3. So unless I can figure out how to get back into my Chromebook, if you have any ideas, you can comment down in a comment and call me an idiot, but I'm not going to waste 2 hours of my life and lose all my stuff that I've had in there. Yeah, it pissed me off. Okay, sorry. Number 7 of this week's top 10 hot comic books, found it now or never. Sorry, guys. That was going to be a good promotion of your store, and I'm getting pissed at Samsung Chromebook. Look at that. Let's get on with it. Number 7 this week is Exiles number 2. This is volume 2. This is a first full appearance of Valkrie. This is the one that resembles Valkrie from the Thor movies, and it is also inside the first cameo appearance of Peggy Carter as Captain America, who we now know as Captain Carter. This one goes anywhere from $10 to $20. I gotta write that down, and it is a solid get at 15. There. All right, let's get into it. I forgot what I was doing. That was beautiful, Nikki. A lot smoother. Not smoother. No more stupid comments from the anchorman that I didn't realize that the movie was that's what was in San Diego. I'm gonna have to watch it again. So number 5 of this week's none other than, oh, look at that, with Damian. That is the son of the Batman. This is a beautiful miniseries. This is number 1. This is a cover B variant by Tony Daniels. Goes between 15 and 25 bucks, and it's a solid get at 20. That's not bad. I almost know what I'm doing there. That's at number 6. All right, guys, we're getting close to the halfway point. Let's see what I've got in store for you. It is, bam, I always go, that's a transition place. Look at that. So this is the Monster of Frankenstein. I loved collecting this series. I was turned on to this by the Avengers book. I forgot which Avengers book. Nick, you were supposed to look it up for me, where Frankenstein is in the Avengers. I think it's 118, somewhere near, maybe 119, 120. I don't know. But then he was also part of that werewolf. Oh my goodness. Man, Nick, you should have done a better job. I can't because my Chromebook is shut down. I can't see what you're sending me. You can't send it to me anymore. I have no way to know any background information. I do know this is cover and interior art is by Ploog. Love this guy's work. This is a horror comic book, from the 70s. A 20-cent cover price, goes between 25 and 35. Maybe you guys can help me. What was the name of those, that monster team? The Hellraisers? No, that's not it. That's not it, Nick. Monsters Are Us? I don't know. Help me out. Down in a comment. What is it I'm trying to think of? But let's get that. This is Tony's Target. I don't have any information to give you. Usually Tony's Target is, man, here's some information about this comic book. Let me just lay it on you. And I can't access my information. Yeah, I guess I could have looked it up and given it to you pre-hand. But we had no idea that this stupid Chromebook was going to take a crap on us, especially when you lose power. All right, so look at this. So each week I bring you the top 10, plus we have Tony's Target where I give you something I got my sights set on. I forgot to say that. And then we'll do the top half, and we have a bonus book. This week's format, it is a claim sale. So any of these items that you like, or multiple items, type the claim the item numbers you want, and I'll get with you exact shipping. First book ships for $9.99. Each additional book is $2 a piece. Stick around to the end of the video to find out how you can save 15% on these comic books. Sounds good, right? And if you're enjoying my content, a lot of you two people out there, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit notifications to let you know when new content's coming out. I keep looking at Nikki. Yeah, I did not know that San Diego is a beautiful place. We were up on the 21st floor, and you could look out and the lights of the city, the other hotels, all the ships, and beautiful sailboats and dock, and then you could see over to Coronado Island. Beautiful, beautiful place. And then you could see the point of Loma. Yeah, it just stops. Earth, water. It's beautiful. We did not go out over there. We just watched it from Coronado Beach. Got to see a seal. That was pretty cool. Forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah. I already said to hit the like and subscribe if you like the ramblings of an old man. Oh man, look at that shirt. We ate at Joe's Crab Shack. We ate at about 4 or 5 really good restaurants, but we went to Joe's Crab Shack. Yeah, if you have one near you, it's the one that you get a big bucket of shrimp and crab, and you just get all greasy and smiley because you're so happy and full. It was awesome. Number 5 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found in Now or Never. Hey Zach, how are you doing, buddy? Smack Frankie for me. This is none other than, look at that. This is another horror, some horror goodness from the 70s. It's another 20th center. It's called Supernatural Thrillers, featuring Dr. Jykll and Mr. Hyde. This is a really clean comic. It goes between 30 and 40 bucks in this condition. It's a solid get at 35. Man, Nick, you want to do this again? You want to just start all over? I know. You gonna keep hitting the right buttons? There you go. I got rambling. I got aggravated. The computer really kind of pissed me off. That is nice, though. I like that one. Yeah, if you're out and about in downtown San Diego, go to the gaslight area. Gas lamp. I don't know. It's a downtown. It's a historic part of San Diego. It's really cool. You get to walk around, and then if you go behind the stadium, up a couple of blocks, over a couple of blocks, that's where you're gonna find Now or Never Comics. There we go. That's another pitch. Love the store. It's beautiful. All right, number 4 this week's top 10 hot comic books found from that place is none other than, look, this is Wonder Woman issue number 88. This is a beautiful Brian Bolland cover. Yes, that is a mullet on, I was going to say Hercules, but I mean Superman. What's cool about this is, look, it's a DC variant down there in a UPC code. These are hard to find. He had a whole section of these. If I had, I don't know, if I had about $2,000, I would have spent it all in that store just because there's so much good stuff in there, and their pricing was great. Some stores, price right at this point. Some people are 10-20% below. It varies, but man, they had some really good stuff. Definitely recommend checking them out, or check them out. You can check them out on Facebook, and you can also check them out on Instagram. They are, don't have that information here. Good luck. It's pretty simple though. It's a Now or Never Comics, and it's all one word on Instagram, and it's split up on Facebook. Definitely check them out. Tell them that Tony said hello. This damn long video just to get to say hello. That's number 4 of this week's top 10 hot comics. Let's get that up on the big board. I know, Nick, there's so much data. You got to just ease it in. That's a beautiful looking cover. Love that DC Universe logo. What I was trying to say was they had about 20 of these DC logo books, all cool stuff. I couldn't get them all. Just had to get, the one that I liked. And I kind of like that Brian Bolland cover. All right, let's get to it. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot comic books. This is Spider-Verse with Spider Into the Spider-Verse coming out. I think it's coming out. My goodness, I think it's coming out at the beginning of June. That's not that far away. We've got like 2 weeks before Guardians of the Galaxy show up, and then 2 weeks after that, Spider-Verse shows up, and 2 weeks after that, we get the Flash movie. So we're going to be going to the movies a lot this summer, or right before summer starts. But getting distracted. Spider-Verse. This is the New York Comic Con variant from the PX version, and it is limited to 3,000 copies. So what's different? This is actually part of the original cover, but you can see in the background all those other characters are kind of like in black and white, and that is the difference between this one and the standard version. That is beautiful. I love that one. And only 3,000 variants. That means this thing has the potential of going up. Yeah, I would invest in this. It goes anywhere from between 30 and 50 bucks, and it's a solid get at 40. All right, cool. Let's get going. Moving right along. If we're just talking about comic books, Nick, this video could be big, maybe 10 minutes long if I just learned to not share. But I gotta talk. This is like a variety hour. All right, so what is going on? I can't see that. Is that too light? Too dark? I can't tell. I know what it is. I moved it when it was there we go. I moved it when we had those pops, Nick. And then I didn't check to see how the comic books were looking. There you go. Now you can see them. Can you see that last one? Thrillers. Looks a little shiny. I'll just put it back. It's hard. Everything from a comic book to a toy, and there's so many different light sources and reflections. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's get to it. Number 2 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found at Now or Never is none other than, this one's a really cool one. So you've got to understand the Red Hulk is huge. Harrison Ford is going to be becoming the new version of Thunderbolt Ross in the upcoming Thunderbolts movie, and this is Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah, spoiler alert. The Red Hulk is on the cover of issue number 1, but he's not in the comic book at all. That is to make you believe that the Green Hulk murdered, I believe, the Abomination. And it's not true. It's actually the Red Hulk. You do not see the Red Hulk until you get to issue number 2. So you can see issue number 1 go between $80 and $100. That's a first cover appearance, but he's not inside that comic book. So I don't know why that's considered a first appearance. No, I don't get it. This is a beautiful sketch variant. This is the first Red Hulk second cover appearance. This one's way too damn cheap. It goes between 40 and 50 bucks, and it's a solid get at 45. Go out and buy Hulk number 2 and get it. First appearance of Red Hulk. You can't go wrong. And this is a great pickup for 45 bucks. There we go. Some people can talk well and other people's can't. And I am sometimes that other person who's having a hard time talking. Man, I don't know. It's not really, you can't read it. I don't know. I'll just push it back. There you go. Cool. Number 1, Dead Airspace there. I don't know what it is. Man, Stay Crabby, San Diego, California. That's pretty cool. I said I like that shirt, but then I get the Anchorman references. I'm a little slow. Number 1 is, drum roll please, bam. This book, I got issue number 10. And it was cool because Kang is on the cover, and you open it up, and Kang is on like the first 2 or 3 pages, and it jumps into the story of the Tomorrow War. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of shitty. That was part 2 of the Tomorrow War. So this is part 1. This one's going up because this is the first time Kang and Spider-Man ever meet, and they fight each other. This is a team-up issue number 9 with Iron Man. And it is part 1 of the Tomorrow War. That's the additional information. Thank you, Nikki. It goes between $65 and $85. That's a solid get at 75 big ones. I like that one. I'll get that up on the wall. That's at number 1. Cool. I like that cover. That was really clean. I tell you, every time I see Marvel Team Up, I am getting those first 10 issues, and I am happy. I'm happy I got that one. So let's get to it. This week's bonus is none other than, look at that, Tony. And I would say yes. Why is Gru number 120 up here? Well, this is the last issue of this mini-series. It is Sergio Aragon's Gru the Wanderer. This one goes between 70 and 90 bucks, and it's really clean, really great condition. I love this mini-series. I had a big chunk of this, but I let it go in the great purge of the early 2000s, and I hated it ever since I did that. And I came across this, and I'm like, this one is mine. It is up for sale, but every time this leaves my hands, I have to replace it. And I'm going to put that up. That is the bonus. Not bad. That is a great looking book. That is so hard to find, and it retains its value. That was the Epic Comics. They were kind of bringing Marvel back into it to let you know that, you know, it's part of the Marvel universe. But, Epic was where the creator-owned guys came and put their stuff out. That's why Sergio Aragon's head grew there. It's beautiful. All right, let's get going. This week's hunt total, I love this stuff, was a $200 hunt from Now or Never Comics in San Diego, California. I am looking for my paperwork. This week's hunt total, these comic books are worth over $405. That is a hell of a hunt. Yeah, I doubled my investment. I told you the prices are great. You find the stuff. There's some really cool stuff. I was so happy. I was tickled pink. These books are just sweet. I love them. All right. So now, as I told you earlier in the video, if you want to save 15% on all of these comic books, you're a big game hunter. And what if a big game hunter, Nikki? That's right. It's somebody who buys all 12 of these books. Just buy the whole contents of this video, and I will ship them to you for free in the continental U.S. And if you're outside the continental U.S., I will ship them to you for $15, and you can get all these books, like I said, 15% off for $340. That is an awesome week. I want to say thanks to Aaron, shop owner, Zach. It was great meeting you, and Frankie, appreciate your help. Really enjoyed your store. Definitely recommend checking them out if you're in town for that huge convention. Let me get out of your way so you can look at them one more time. That's beautiful. Guys, I want to say thank you, and I will see you on the next hunt. Bye-bye.